Hi, I'm Marianne Williamson, and I'd like to talk to you about the U.S. economy, particularly how rigged it is. Let's begin with inflation and the cost of living. Inflationary periods come and go. It doesn't even matter who the president is. It's reasonable to assume there are going to be some periods of inflation. A lot of that, of course, is driven by this gargantuan level of corporate greed. There is no doubt about that. But the deeper level, even than that, is the fact that the majority of Americans cannot absorb a period of inflation. It's often said that America is too expensive for Americans. With 1 in 4 Americans living with medical debt, with a third of American workers living on less than $15 an hour, and half of those cannot find a place to live, when you have millions of Americans who are living in a constant state of economic anxiety, then you have a problem which is much bigger than inflation itself. You have a problem due to the fact that the U.S. economy now works in such a way that it is predicated on there being a permanent underclass. And what the traditional politician will do is say, hey, we'll help you survive it better. What I'm saying is, no, you shouldn't have to survive an unjust economy. The average American citizen should not be at the effect of an unjust economy. Remember, in the 1970s, the average American could still afford a house and a car and a yearly vacation and to send their kids to college. One parent working one job, that salary could support a family of 4. That was called the middle class. And all of that has collapsed now. Instead, over the last 50 years, we've experienced a $50 trillion transfer of wealth out of the hands of the 90% of Americans into the hands of 1%. And why? Because corporate America now holds Washington hostage. Washington is now a system of legalized bribery. And over and over again, our leaders pass laws that make it easier for those who already have capital to get more and more difficult for everyone else to even survive. It is wrong, it is immoral, and it is unsustainable. It's like a ship that's listed so far to one side, and we need to bring it back to level. That is what my economic Bill of Rights will do. Universal health care, Medicare for all type plan, universal access to tuition-free college and tech school, subsidized child care, paid family leave, guaranteed affordable housing, and guaranteed living wage. All of those things are considered moderate positions in every other advanced democracy, but we have been trained to expect too little. Americans have been trained to just limit their political imaginations. And everybody's just in a funk, in a collective sense of hopelessness, because the system would have you believe that there's nothing that you can do to fix it. And who they say you could vote for is just somebody that you know is going to maintain and perpetuate the system as it is. No, we can break the cord with that aberrational chapter of American history in which the average American is just supposed to accept we're not a government of the people, by the people, and for the people anymore. No, we're a government of the corporations, by the corporations, and for the corporations. And the best that a traditional politician will tell you these days is, we'll do what we can to make it more survivable. No. I'm not here to maintain and perpetuate that system. I'm here with you to disrupt that system wisely and responsibly. We need an economic U-turn. We need to turn the ship around. And when I'm president, that's exactly what we will do.